play next.
Welcome your Los Angeles Dodgers.
All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, number 81.
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
And now the DH, Isaac Paredes. And here it comes. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And a count 1-2. Breaking ball. This is down and away. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. One out, base is empty. That's to third. Rojas to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Jose Altuve.
Yeah, Boog, and he's been just clutch for this team so far in the series. 5 runs batted in to this point. You know, guys like him who can just slow the game down, quiet the nerves when they're runners on base or pressure situations, they're as valuable as it gets. We'll see if he keeps making an impact today.
Way inside. That's to third. Rojas with the throw to first. And they get Altuve for the out. And the Astros put down in order. Nothing doing there for Houston. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Ryan Gusto. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's off the inside corner, and the count's full.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
He goes down looking.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And now it's Mookie Betts. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering is in the dirt. That's a little bit low. That's a walk. Went with another changeup and missed the spot.
Well, he opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2
First
with the bases
baseman,
empty. Close pitch.
Freeman.
But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Man at first with one gone. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Just missed.
Off the plate. Ball 2.
Betts leads off first with one away. Runner takes off. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
And here is Andy Pajes. Foul ball. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. No score. Top of the second. Here's the rookie right fielder, Cam Smith.
11.
That one's in there, and the count 1 and 2. And there's the ball. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Ground ball left side. Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 6th, catcher Yainer Diaz.
2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Struck him out looking. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto. Hit in the air left field. Hummel drifts towards it. Hauls it in. And there's one away.
Batting 6th, second baseman.
So digging in, Ha-Seong Kim. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Slinging it to first in time.
Batting 7th, third baseman Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Batting 8th, right fielder Esteury
So a man at
Ruiz.
first. Esteury Ruiz will hit next. And hit on the ground to the right side, but it kicks foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So 1 hit is all they get. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Cooper Hummel. And that one in the air center field. Pages settles under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Mauricio.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that's down and away. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Short.
Now it's Zach Short. That's down and in.
1 strike.
Two out, space is empty. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. And misses. It's a strikeout. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here in L.A., set for the bottom of the 3rd. And here's the rookie catcher, Dalton Rushing. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hummel makes the grab. 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
So the lineup flips over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. This one in the air. Dubon under it. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
A changeup missing. It's 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one down the line. That is the inning. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jake Myers. Here's a 1-1. Upstairs.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Outside low, 2-2. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Cam Smith up next for the Astros. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Offense held in check there, and midway in the 4th, we're tied 0-0. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And it's even up.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hummel makes the catch. 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Late on that fastball.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Just misses the mark outside the zone. just struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And here is Michael Conforto. That one off the mark, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
This one smoked out to left. Dives. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the top of the 5th, and now the first baseman, Christian Walker. And that's way high. And a count 2-1. Movement in the bullpen. Lou Trevino, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Number 70, a left-hander, also throwing. And that one wrapped foul. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. The 1-1. In the air, left field. Conforto on the move. 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder Cooper Hummel.
So next up for Houston, Cooper Hummel. Two down, nobody on. And that misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to third. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 81 departs, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
So they turn to Lou Trevino.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Go ahead run on base. Mauricio Dubon up next for the Astros. And that one missing low.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 3.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in is the speedy Ha-Seong Kim. Line drive, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Rojas, the next to hit.
2 balls.
This one in the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. And the throw out at third. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And at the plate for the Dodgers,
Esteury Ruiz.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. And it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That to right. Smith makes the play, and that will end the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. Top 6. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Short. Check swing. No appeal. Now 3-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Will Klein getting ready to go. Garcia, the lefty, warming up as well. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Isaac Paredes. Runner on the go. And a count 1-2. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake Myers. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 2. Short leads off first with 1 away. On the ground. And it goes just foul. And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner holds at second, but they've got something going on here.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. And fouled off. Three-two now.
That's a really good take.
Cam Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One out. Runners at first and second. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball three. And they're all loaded up.
First base.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Lou Trevino gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, number 70.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
So bases all loaded up. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
Two strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 outs. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. To the right side, Kim. In plenty of time to first, out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. No score. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hunter Brown.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Now the catcher up to hit, Dalton Rushing.
Catcher Dalton Rushing.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, designated hitter Shohei Ohtani.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Shohei Ohtani. One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Brian Abreu getting loose out there. Neris warming up as well. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Going back on this one. And brings it in at the wall.
Now batting, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie now. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Up the middle, Altuve. gets it to first, and Betts is gone. That's the third out. Dodgers go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in L.A., new inning getting started. And now here is Yainer Diaz. And that's in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The other way, hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Cooper Hummel up next for the Astros. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Stepping in, Mauricio Dubon. And a count 1-2. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Zach Short up next for the Astros.
Zach Short.
Towards first, and that's a fair ball. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Really important at bat coming up now.
And next is the designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hummel at third, Short at first, 2 out of the inning. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that one's gone. His second home run of the series, and they take the lead. It's 3-0.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 70 out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever
Dodgers,
out of the pen, Will Klein.
number 61.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So 2 down. Jake Myers up next for the Astros.
Yep, that ball went out.
Next pitch downstairs. And now 3 balls and a strike. Late with the swing there.
3-2.
Swing and a pop-up. Kim squeezes it, and that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brian Abreu.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here is Freddie Freeman. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the back to it like he did that time. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Man at second. Just off the inside corner. Counts full, 3-2. And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. The tying run at the plate. That's in there, and it's 3-2.
The count's full.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that's a foul ball.
Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brian Abreu done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for Houston.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Brian King.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ha-Seong Kim now at the plate. Tying run at the plate. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Freddie across the score. It's an RBI single. It's 3-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And next for LA, Yuri Ruiz. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. He will score, and it's a 1-run game.
Picks himself up at RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. So the tying run at second. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Next offering upstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one high in the air to left center. Pajes on the move to the gap. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, number 11.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cam Smith. Bouncer to second. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian Walker.
And now it's Christian Walker. Here's a 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. That ball's carrying. And that gets down in the corner. And he's got a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Popped up. Rojas. He makes the grab, and that is that. One left for Houston, but they're up 3-2.
Now pitching for Houston.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Hector Neris.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for
Back to the top of the order, and now Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2. This to third. Over to first. And they get Ohtani for the out.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Here's Mookie Betts now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The shortstop takes the ball. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And there's a ball. Freddie Freeman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good job to fight that one off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
3-2 now. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Turns and fires to Betts. And the tying run is on base.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
One down, runner at first. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
One ball.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Hummel on the move, heading back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Great effort out there as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there. Extra bases.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Steven Oker.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Michael Conforto will climb in.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
So they're all loaded up. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hard hit to third. Over to Altuve. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swings through that high fastball. Activity in the bullpen. Number 78 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 86 getting cranked up as well. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
That's out to center field. Pajes moving back for this one. And that is that. So they make short work of them there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Astros 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Josh Hader.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
So digging in, Ha-Seong Kim.
It's so important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
He's 2 outs away. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a count 1-2.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And now the right fielder, Esteury Ruiz.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, a real balanced ball game, 3-2 score. We saw some hitting at times. We saw some good pitching at other times, and I think very balanced, very pleasurable game, I think, for the fans as well as for us up here in the booth. Watching the execution by both teams was really impressive. They did it in all facets of the game.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.